Hello everybody. Good morning. Welcome back to another daily vlog. If you're new, my name is Jess. I'm a mom of 3, a wife, and I post our life over here on YouTube. So I'd love to have you subscribe if you like real life vlogs, grocery hauls, recipe videos, all kinds of different stuff over here, lifestyle. I would love to have you subscribe and join in on the fun. So today is going to be a great day. It's going to be a busy day. Today, as I'm filming this, is Wednesday, so we have church tonight, and usually the day it goes by so fast because I try to get as much done as I can before the kids get home, and that way when they get home, we have about an hour, a little over an hour to get baths, dinner, homework done, and all of that so we can head to church. So it's been a good morning so far. Got up. The temperature has dropped a little bit today. Yesterday we had a high of 81 or 82. Back in the 40, like 41, I think, when we were waiting on the bus. So we're all kind of back in long sleeves. I don't know if it's supposed to warm up today or what. It's a beautiful day, but just a little cold, and got the big kids on the bus. I finished my book while I was drinking my coffee this morning. I've been reading Murder in the Family. I really enjoyed that book. Took me forever to read it because I just haven't had a lot of time, but I got it finished. Drank some coffee with my husband. He left. He had to get ready for a funeral today, so he left in like his suit and tie. He looked so handsome. I should have taken a picture. But he looks so handsome, and he has that this afternoon, and then he's gonna, of course, like work and get ready for tonight, for church tonight. So I've just been getting some work done today. I got some videos edited. I'm still working on that. It's always like a chunk of my day I dedicate to editing videos. I still have a 4-year-old home with me, so Mark has been playing in and out, playing with all his cars and blocks. He'll bring his stuff in here and play, and I'll play with him, and then he'll run out and play in his room for a while. So we've been doing that. Yesterday I got the house completely clean, as clean as it gets with people living here, you know. So I'm just trying to keep everything neat. I got all the laundry done last night. So I'm just trying to keep up with the laundry, I feel like if I can just keep a handle on the house, if I ever let it get away from me, it's just hard to kind of catch back up. So I made all the beds, the dishes got put away, all the things. And, my husband usually does when I'm making lunches, he'll come in and unload the dishwasher, which is such a help. So we got all that done this morning, and yeah, so I'm trying to get all the YouTube work done for the day. Also, I'm going to prep dinner before we go. Actually, I will probably cook it before we go tonight, and that way I can bring David some. I think I'm going to make the cauliflower pizza bake. I've shown it on this channel several times, but I'll link the video where I tell you how to make it. It is such a good recipe. It's so easy. It's one of those recipes that doesn't feel like you're missing out on anything. We're on a healthy weight loss journey, health journey, and a lot of times, we're eating good food, but it kind of feels like you're eating a replacement of something else. This is just delicious. It is so good. I have everything I need to make it, so I think I'm going to make that tonight and then bring some with me to church, because a lot of times David doesn't have time to come home before church, so I'll just bring him some. That way he's not eating dinner at like 9 o'clock when we get back. So I need to prep that here soon, but y'all come spend the day with me. It's going to be a good day, getting everything knocked out. I went ahead and got ready for the day, which always makes me feel better, just to kind of not do much, but do a little bit of makeup and my hair, just kind of make me feel a little bit put together to get some stuff done. So y'all come hang out with me today. It's going to be a good one. I will pull the camera out and show you guys whatever I do. So let's spend today together. Oh my gosh, I just got so emotional. I follow Clancy Burke. She's one of my favorite YouTubers, and I just love her. And she just, like a week or so ago, announced that she's expecting. And today she posted the video of where she tells all of her family. And it hit me so hard. Oh my gosh, I just watched that, and then I was like, I'm gonna be okay. I know that she's pregnant, it's coming, but watching her tell her mom and her brother and her dad, and Zach's family, and oh my God, it just got to me so bad. It reminds me of finding out I was pregnant with all my babies, and like, there's no feeling like that. There is no feeling like knowing that you're going to bring another life into the world. And I'm kind of sad that like that part of my life is over in some ways. But man, that made me so emotional. I still haven't recovered. Oh my gosh. If you don't follow Clancy, she has a huge YouTube channel. She used to be like a TV news reporter, and she doesn't do that anymore, but she is just really sweet, and I just love her channel. And it's going to be so fun to watch her like be a mom. They just got married like less than a year ago, and they weren't expecting this. And it's just it's really sweet. Anyway, I got my Patreon video edited and uploaded to YouTube. So I'm going to post that over on Patreon so everybody can watch. And then I'm about to edit my daily vlog. I got my weigh-in video filmed. I'm not going to call them weigh-in videos anymore. I'm going to call them weekly check-ins instead of weekly weigh-ins, because it's so much more than just a scale number that I want to share. And so it's more going to be about the week and less about just the number on the scale, which it always has been, but I don't know, I shouldn't like the title as much. So I'm about to edit the vlog for tomorrow. It is already almost noon. The day goes by so crazy fast. It takes so long to edit these videos and stuff, so time just flies by. Just took a little break, played with Mark. I ate my next fueling. So I've had a bar today. I always have a bar in the morning, almost always. And then I just did oatmeal. I made oatmeal into like little waffles, and they're so good like that. So I had that. And I've got my water going down. So anyway, that just made me so emotional. Here is question of the day. Are you a crier? Yes or no? I am totally a crier, but there are certain moments that are so like emotional that I like freeze up first and don't cry. Usually I cry after things happen. But videos where you tell your family you're pregnant, those always make me cry no matter who it is. But even more so like if I know the person. Oh man, the videos where like the mom and dad are coming back from the military and overseas, oh my gosh, those kill me. I am not allowed to watch those because I cannot function the rest of the day. Church makes me cry a ton. I just am very much a crier. But I know like a lot of people aren't, and they don't process their emotions through tears, but I have always been a crier. I think it's a good thing. It definitely, and also tell me this, if you are a crier, or if you're not, does it make you feel really good if you have a good cry? See, David does not understand this. I don't know if men can understand this. But he understands it for me, but he doesn't understand it for him. You know, the feeling of like crying a lot, and then you just feel like this release. I always feel like that after I've had a good cry. Like if I get really upset and I cry really hard, I just feel very like after that. So let me know if you're that way. I think some people are and some people aren't. But I've always been a crier, and I cannot help it. But then like, I don't know that I cried after my babies were born at first. Like that is such a intense situation that sometimes when things get really intense or like really, really emotional, when somebody dies, first I feel like you go into like shock. And then of course the crying comes later, but I did cry at my wedding only when David wrote this song and sang it to me, played the piano and sang it to me. That is when I cried. And also when we hugged our parents, I cried there. I didn't cry going down the aisle. I didn't cry doing our vows. I didn't cry any other time, but those two moments, they were very emotional. Yeah, but like moving, leaving people, saying goodbye to people that I won't see in a while, like I'm always going to cry. So let me know if you're a crier. I am #team cry. Sometimes I wish I could like turn it off, because there have been times where I cry and like can't stop crying. And I'm also an ugly crier. I don't mean that offensively, but like I don't like have tears just beautifully running down my face. Like I'm like you know, like the ugly cry. I think we all know what that looks like. So anyways, I am going to go finish editing these videos, and I still haven't prepped dinner. I still need to do that. But we'll get there. We'll get there. And I just started a new book, so I kind of want to get all this work done so I can read for a little while before the kids get home, but time is ticking away. I started a book called No Good Deed. Had a very interesting first chapter, which I like when books start out like that. So I have high hopes for it, so we'll see. But anyway, I'll catch up with you guys in a little while.
Everyone needs a shoulder to cry on. Everyone needs a helping hand. Everyone needs someone to rely on. Yes, everyone needs a friend. So let's come together, celebrate each other, stand united as one. We'll lift our hands up and pray, lay all our love before Him with all of our faith. He is the change within us, there is a light, let Him lead the way. Lift our hands up and pray today, oh pray. Everyone needs somebody to lean on. Everyone needs someone who cares. If we come together as one, help each other get stronger, we are bound in the name of the Lord. So let's come together, celebrate each other, stand united as one. We'll lift our hands up and pray, lay all our love before Him with all of our faith. He is the change within us, there is a light, let Him lead the way.
I am tired. It is 2:30. I've been going nonstop. I got the cauliflower pizza casserole ready, and whenever I do that, I always have about half a cauliflower left. So I went ahead and I always make the rest of them as cauliflower pizzas, or the rest of the cauliflower I use up as cauliflower pizza. So those are in the oven, and then as soon as I get those cooked, I'm going to go ahead and stick the cauliflower pizza casserole in there, and then we can just heat it up before it'll be about time for us to eat anyway, by the time those are done. I talked to David. He is at the funeral right now. That's another thing I'm going to be looking forward to when Mark goes to preschool, is I'll be able to do like events like this with him during the day. I really wish I could be at the funeral today to support the family, but there's no way to take a 4-year-old to that. So, it'll free me up if they're during the day for me to be able to attend. Anyway, I talked to David, and he said, yeah, let me just come home after this, and that way I can eat dinner before we leave and we can ride together. So I think that's what he's going to do. So anyway, I've just been doing some health coaching calls and texts and trying to connect with everybody, and I'm worn out. I did that while I was making the casserole. I haven't sat down except to edit today. I have been running around like crazy. So this is in the oven. There's nothing much left I can do. I need to eat another fueling. It's time. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe some more mashed potatoes. I've been enjoying mashed potatoes. Actually, I think I'm going to do a cheddar biscuit. I think I'm going to do the cheddar biscuit. I feel like something savory, but I did mashed potatoes yesterday. So there's this cheddar biscuit mix that's a fueling, so it's full of protein, and I make it in my waffle maker, and it makes like a savory waffle, like a biscuit waffle, and it's really good. So I think I'm going to have that. So anyway, that is what's going on here. Lucy will be home in an hour, and then the day really gets going. Like I said, of all the baths and dinner and all that has to happen on Wednesday night. So anyway, stay tuned. Okay, let's do a little taste test together. I have 2 of these. This is the first one. The other one's still cooking in my dash. This is the cheddar biscuit mix. I thinned it out with 4 tablespoons of water, and then I put a little splash of buffalo sauce in there. I love buffalo sauce. And it got nice and crispy. Mm. That is so good. Cheesy, spicy, crispy. I really like that I can find stuff that is savory. Gives me the feeling of like a chip kind of thing, or bread. It's like a cross between a bread and chips. Oh, it has a nice buffalo kick. So good. Still get to enjoy the taste of buffalo chippy thing, but it's full of protein. It's gonna make me feel good. I've shown you guys these before, but these are what the cauliflower pizza crusts look like after they've been baked. These are so good. I will take these once they cool, put them in a Ziploc bag, put them in the freezer, and then these will be ready to go pre-portioned out for pizzas. I do buffalo pizzas on this, buffalo chicken pizza. I'll do taco pizza on here. I'll do regular like pepperoni pizza. So I will link the little shorts, a 60-second video if you want to see how I make these. I have one more in the oven. So I got three pizza crust and one casserole out of a head of cauliflower, which I don't think is too bad. So way cheaper than trying to buy cauliflower pizza. And these, I do not like the taste of cauliflower at all. These don't taste like cauliflower at all, neither does the casserole. These just kind of taste like a flatbread. They just take on whatever toppings you put on, and I love them. So happy to have them back in the freezer. You guys, here it is out of the oven. Oh man, it looks so good. I'm gonna let it sit and just cool for just a minute, and then we'll go ahead and eat. It's 4 o'clock. I just put a pizza in the oven for the kids. We're gonna have this. A serving is 1/4 of it, so it's actually a really big serving. Layla's watching my every step. Guys, it is the end of the night. It has been a long day. So the kids got home a little before 4. Got them all home. We did quick baths, and here comes Layla. And she's like, I'm just looking at you. We did quick baths, ate dinner. Pizza casserole is so good. It's one of my top favorite lean and green meals. I would eat it. It's one of those recipes that I always say this, it has no business being as amazing as it is. Like, it is cauliflower, it is ground turkey, or you could use ground beef. It has like pizza sauce. Like, it's just very few ingredients. You don't taste the cauliflower. It just tastes like this delicious baked dish. It's so good. It's so good. I'm so happy we have leftovers, and it's really easy to make. So that was so good. Kids ate pizza. And then we left, like before 5 p.m. we left. I went and got a drink at Panera. On the way. And Nate is so funny because for some reason he's got it in his head that they have root beer at Panera. I have no idea if they do or not. They have Pepsi products. I need to look and see like where he got that from. He doesn't like root beer, but he's got it in his head they have root beer. And I was coming out with my drink, and David said, look, there's mommy coming out with her beer. Please don't say that. You just never know what he's going to say. Oh my gosh. I hate even the smell of beer. I don't know where he had been talking about root beer on the way there. Panera, we pulled in and he said, oh yeah, root beer. You're going to get your root beer. And I come out, look at mommy with her beer. Nate. That's all I need him spreading around town. We got to church, and I got a few things done before service, and service was so good. It was so good. I love soak services. They're one of my favorite types of service, where the only agenda is like praise and worship and prayer. Like, there's no message, there's no offering call. Like, there's just soaking in God's presence, and there's nothing like it. Of course, like, I love to soak in God's presence at home, and those times are really powerful too, but there's something about doing it with other people that it's just different. And it was so powerful. We didn't have a huge turnout. Wednesday nights are just hard for a lot of people getting off of work and stuff, but it was so powerful. It was so good. And you just leave feeling like refreshed. Like, it's like that feeling like I was talking about earlier of crying really hard and getting all those emotions out. It's a very similar feeling after you spend time in God's presence and just like letting him refresh your spirit. It was really powerful. So after that, we came home, just got everybody in bed. It is 9:03 and we just got them to bed. Got home around 8:30, got them all ready for bed. The whole process takes a while. And I'm about to have my last fueling, which I think is going to be brownie. It's one of my favorites. Decadent chocolate brownie with Greek yogurt chips. It is so good. It's one of the fuelings that I've never heard anybody not like. It is just like a delicious fudge brownie. Like, who doesn't like that? Also, something funny today. Mark wanted to go to McDonald's, and I was like, no, McDonald's, we're done with McDonald's. It's too late. Maybe we'll do McDonald's another day when we were coming home from church. And he's used to me saying no to McDonald's, because a lot of times he'll ask me in the morning time when we're out running errands for French fries at McDonald's, and I'll have to tell him no. The only thing they have right now is hash browns, and he doesn't like hash browns, so he doesn't even really know what they are. And so he'll just say no, like they only have hash browns. And so tonight I was like, no, McDonald's is closed for today. We're not going to McDonald's. And he said, oh yeah, they only have brownies. And Lucy was like, brownies? I'm like, he means hash browns. And he doesn't like hash browns. He does like brownies though, so I don't know how he's got that confused. But anyway, I was like, that was so cute, because it took me a minute. I'm like, why is he saying brownies? And then it hit me. Hash browns. He's used to me saying in the morning they're closed or they're not open yet. All they have is breakfast. They only have hash browns. Which, by the way, like, McDonald's hash browns are so good. If you would try them, you would like them. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. But anyway, I am so tired. I have not sat down. I was hoping to sit down this afternoon and read a little bit. That did not happen. I have been going nonstop all day, and I'm just worn out. But it's a really good, productive feeling. I went ahead and ran the dishwasher while we were gone. I ran a load of clothes while we were gone, so I am fully caught up. All the laundry is done. I just need to fold it. The dishes I just put away out of the dishwasher so I can start tomorrow with a empty. I don't even have to unload it. David usually unloads it for me in the morning. I think I've told you guys that. But he doesn't even have to do it in the morning. I already took care of it. And that just, like, I'm constantly thinking of what can I do for my future self. That has been a game changer in my mental mindset of, like, taking care of my house, looking at doing things for my future self, and, like, giving myself the gift of waking up to a clean kitchen, waking up to no laundry. Like, that is a gift to my future self. And so just thinking of it like that has really helped me not put stuff off, because we all know the feeling of, like, dumping projects on your future self, and that's not a good feeling. Waking up to, oh yay, yesterday's me left all these dishes for me to do. That's a terrible feeling. So anyway, it's a good feeling to get all that done. But I am tired, so I'm gonna go eat this brownie, and I'm gonna go to bed early tonight, take out my contacts, brush my teeth, and go to bed. But I love you all so much. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed. If you could double check that you're subscribed, that would really help me out. Definitely give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. It definitely helps out my channel. And then leave a comment down below, answer question of the day from earlier. I will see you all tomorrow.
Everyone needs a shoulder to cry on. Everyone needs a helping hand. Everyone needs someone to rely on. Yes, everyone needs a friend.